Are you listening?
Welcome to the Real and Real Pod. My name is David, and I am here with my co-host, the mighty Minnie Marcy.
Hey, yo!
Yes.
Hi.
Have you ever watched a movie and thought to yourself, hey, what if this happened in real life? That's what this show is about.
That's
so
what
Marcy,
we talk about.
I feel very rapperish. I don't know why I'm sounding like this. So Marcy, can you tell us what today's question is?
Today's question is, what if everyone was a famous pianist? Based off the movie Rocket Man.
So how does a fat boy from nowhere get to be a soul man?
An epic musical fantasy about the uncensored human story of Sir Elton John's breakthrough years. That's all it says.
Wow.
Yep.
Lovely.
Yep. So, Marcy, 2 questions.
Yes.
First, can you play the piano?
I can play Heart and Soul without looking at notes because I can't read music to save my life.
Interesting. Second question.
Yes.
Do you want to see this movie?
Yeah.
Cool beans.
Okay, I've
cool
got 3
beans.
questions for you.
Okay. Tell us why you want to see this movie first.
Oh. I'd like to see this movie because I love Elton John. Like he's iconic. His songs, there's a lot more than I realized that I liked from him. I love his outfits. And then I'd like to learn more about him. And a movie seems like a good way to do it. That doesn't mean it's all going to be correct. Because P.T. Barnum thought I learned a lot about him until I looked him up. And then I was like, oh, you were terrible. So,
You should listen to Do Go On.
do go on.
Do Go On
I
is
have.
a podcast.
Yes, I have listened to them.
Go find the Elton John episode. It's really great.
Okay, we'll do.
It's really good. Really good.
We'll do.
That's to everyone. If you are listening to this podcast and you're going to see the movie, go listen to the podcast. Do Go On. They're pretty big. They're huge. But
they have live shows.
they have live shows, which I can't wait to get that. One day we were blessed to have that that happen to us. But you can go listen to them, and they have an episode on Elton John. It's really good, and you'll find all the information about Elton John. And that's probably the best way to do it if you want to know the truth versus watching the movie and going by that alone. I'm sure there are some liberties taken, and so on and so forth, because the person is still alive. And, when that happens, you don't always get the truth because they want to paint them in a better picture, better light, stuff like that. I am also...
Oh, no, I have 3 questions for you.
Oh, what is your 3 questions?
1, can you play the piano?
No. I used to be able to. Now I've lost my flavor. I played the piano for about 4 to 5 years, I want to say. Took lessons and performed at different things. And I just don't do it anymore. But I could read music. Yes, I was taught that as well. I don't know if I can anymore as well. When you stop doing something, you just not
You don't
good at
use it, you
That's
lose
why-
it.
Yeah, if you love something, keep doing it. But yeah, what is your other question?
Do you know who Elton John is? Do you like his music?
I do know who Elton John is. I really like his music. I have CDs by him. I have him on my phone. I listen to them constantly. I have a friend who I call Tiny Dancer based off of one of his songs, Tiny Dancer. Shouts out to Delphina. Hello. And
That name, so pretty.
Very cute, very cute. She's adorbs. But that's my nickname for her because I really love that song. I really love that. Just his music is very touching, and you find out that someone else wrote the songs and he writes the melodies and sings them and stuff like that. It's really great. Love it. I liked all his music in the Romeo and Juliet movie. It's very cute. Loved it. But yeah. What's your 3rd question?
Do you want to see this movie?
I will watch it at home because I don't like musicals, so I can't see myself sitting in a movie and watching it. Also, I'm starting to like biopics because of how...
Biopics?
It's a biopic. Pick about, someone's life. How untrue most of them are. They paint these people in rosy pictures, and I would like to see the person go through dark times and get better because they would do that if it was a fictional person, but for some reason, we shy away from that with real life. But yeah. That's my feelings and how I feels and all the feels. So moving on, Marcy. What is your first point?
My first point is that if everyone was a famous pianist, every song includes a piano.
Rap songs are going to be very interesting.
Yep. That was my first thought. I'm like,
Actually,
if
no, I
everyone's a
think
pianist.
not Kanye West. Kendrick Lamar's Humble has a piano in it, if I'm not mistaken.
Dum, dum. Yeah, it does.
Yeah, dum, 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 dum. Yeah, it does, definitely.
I think it's playing like 3 chords, but yeah.
Yep. But yeah, so no, actually it wouldn't be interesting because I've heard a couple of rap songs. Who would, like, upbeat pop songs would be very interesting to hear piano in.
Hey, I just met you, dun, dun, and this is crazy. Here's my number. So call me maybe.
That's a really good video. But
It's so hilarious.
But yeah, that would be very interesting. I don't know what other songs. Every other song you could probably fit a piano in, which would make sense. Like sad songs and
Screamo.
I
Rock
guess if
and
you're
roll.
just going dum dum
Dun, 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 dun.
yeah, like
Screamo, 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 screamo. Dun, 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 dun.
that would be interesting. But they probably just do the intro and then the outro or something like that, like a pretty outro thing.
True.
But that would be very interesting. I wouldn't mind hearing some music with more pianos. Live music is great. Anytime you can get live instruments, it's the best. I think a lot of people think they're hearing live instruments, and you're not.
So what's your first point?
My first point, Marcy, is
What does it tell us? What does it tell us? David.
apartments will not exist anymore.
Why? Oh.
Everyone is going to have a piano. Okay,
Grand pianos, you don't have to have a grand piano.
it doesn't matter what size the
You
piano
can have a
is.
keyboard.
Still,
Keyboard.
ew. No. if you can not have a keyboard, don't have a keyboard. Okay, you don't have to have a grand piano, but there is still pianos that are smaller and are
baby grand.
full. No,
I know.
that's a baby grand. No, wasn't.
No, I know what you mean. I know what you mean.
Thinking that. That'd be a cute crib, though. Now that I think about it, for a baby, like if you like a card out was the shape of a piano, that'd be cute. But yeah, like a piano, they're too loud. Okay. And people will want to practice because you're a famous pianist. You want to perfect those
Well,
skills.
you can put headphones in them
It's not the same.
and listen to it.
And still, you can still hear that.
You
For
just hear
people-
the banging.
You hear the banging.
The
and
banging on the keys,
It's
just
a weird. It's not a normal bang. It's like a hollow, like
Dunk.
I don't know how to explain it.
I know what you're talking about. It's
Yeah,
like a
it's not-
thunk, but not a
It's
true
a weird
thunk.
It's a weird noise, and you hear that from the next one. It's just hollow sounding.
It really
It's
is.
horrible.
It's so weird.
It's horrible. So you're gonna hear that from the other room, from multiple.
just
No, yours sounds too melodic.
oh, you're right. You don't hear just thunk,
Dunk, 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 dunk,
dunk, dunk,
dunk, dunk, dunk.
dunk, dunk, dunk. And then you'd hear like that little screech of the pedal because they're trying to like elongate the thing because they're trying to elongate the sound.
No,
so it's
that
just-
can be a thunk too. You need to oil that. That's gonna sound like a thunk as well. Plus banging on the, because some people keep time with the other foot, so it would be banging on the floor. Like no, I ain't got time for that. Side note: there is a show called Your Lie in April. It's on Netflix or it used
Yes.
to be on Netflix. That
It's still on Netflix.
good. It's still on Netflix. That show is about a guy who was a pianist. That should absolutely 100% be a movie.
It is so
It can't
good.
be a TV show
It can?
because it can't.
No.
Can't be a TV show.
That's what I was like, what?
It can be a movie, specifically the first portion of the movie. The
Yes.
second half you would cut off completely. It doesn't relate to the first half of what happens.
No.
But basically a guy is a pianist. I'm not even going. Never mind. He's a pianist. That's all you need to
I can
know.
help.
No, I
can
don't
help.
want to tell any
No,
information.
he's a pianist and something went wrong.
Wow. I'd assume any movie something went wrong.
And
or
now he's
something-
trying to get back.
Something went right. I don't know if he's trying to get back.
I mean, he kind of is and kind of isn't.
Kind of isn't. Yeah, it's love.
He was.
There's love. There's heartache. There's creepy moms. There's a lot of
Oh,
stuff.
God,
in there.
creepy moms.
Yeah, but if they kept the visuals the same in a movie, I would like. I wish I
underwater.
had the
Oh my
money
gosh.
to produce this. Oh my gosh, this
would
movie
be
would
so
be incredible.
beautiful.
It'd be gorgeous, and it'd be the best movie hands down. Period.
It'd be
Because it deals with
amazing.
darker things, and you have lighter things. Oh my gosh, it'd be great. But yeah,
Check out that show.
go watch the show. As a side note. But yeah, no apartments because piano thunking, ain't nobody trying to hear that. So small little houses everywhere, and you get your own little
Tiny
thunk
homes?
room. Yeah, lot of tiny homes. Ain't got nobody. I ain't got time for you thunking above me or beside me and all this other stuff. No. Especially with some of these paper thin walls. No. I can hear you writing. I need you to calm me down. Okay. You're
Like, stop writing so hard.
writing so loudly. Your pen is so loud.
Sharpen the pencil. Sharpen the pencil.
I hear your eraser. Calm that down.
Get a better one. Get a better one.
Like you go to work and your eyes have bags. What's wrong? I have an artist next door. Oh, what instrument do they play? They draw.
They draw so much.
They draw so much.
And their desk is next to my bed. It's on the other side of my bed wall. I could so see that. That would be hilarious. That would be a funny skit, though.
That would be oh my gosh, that would.
It would be
We need to do
hilarious.
these skits. What is your second point?
My second point is that there'd be studios aplenty. Kind of for the same reason that you had your first point, but I'm not making a bunch of different houses.
Okay.
No.
Just a bunch of studios.
Yeah, there'd be a
Are there
bunch of
studios in the
studios.
house? Home studios?
If your house is big enough, then yeah.
If your house is small enough, it's outside. Like a
That's not good for
porta
that. That's not good for that piano. Ooh.
We have an umbrella.
Ooh. Oh my God. So okay. So pianist.
Pianist?
They also can play the organs, right?
What?
Organ.
It's not the same.
I know it's not the same, but you have to start as a pianist to become an organist.
No, I don't think that's right.
Yeah,
It makes
'cause
no
it's a
sense
giant-
that you have to start as one to become another. You could just go be an organist.
I mean, you could, but
Yeah.
it's basically the same.
I don't know if that's right.
I think an
It's kind of
organist.
like a typewriter and a keyboard. They aren't the same.
I think an organist can play on the piano easier than a piano person can play on the organ.
That's probably
That's
true.
what I meant.
Unless they like, where's my extra set?
I need the third row. I'm used to reaching up at this point, and then 1, 2, 3, just dropping. Where is my rose?
What if the hands just goes up and they just hit you? Like, this is not comfortable.
They're
I
like,
hate-
duh, 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 duh.
I hate this. I hate this so much. It's kind of like when you might think like, oh, people who can write a TV show script can write a movie script. Like you
No.
can't, and because you write a movie script, you can write a TV show
No.
script. It's not the same.
They're not interchangeable.
It's a different type of medium.
TV shows, you have to keep it. You have to cut it and keep it going and keep it
it's a
interesting
certain
each
type of-
episode.
so maybe it's not as easy as we think it is. Like it might be just they're just putting their hands up in the sky. Where is that third row?
They're just like, dun, dun, dun. Like they play a song that they've always played on the organ, and then they're like, oh, there's a piano rendition of that. Oh, cool, I'll play it for you. And then they go to play, and then they lift their hand, and
There's
then
nothing there.
half the music stops, and they're like, oh, right.
This is too
right.
quiet. I don't like this. But yeah, continue with your.
I was just curious about that. I was like, yeah, they can play that. But
You play the trumpet, right? So I'm sure you can play the violin. It's the same thing. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to almost like a choke on your drink.
oh gosh. Oh goodness.
Oh, that's funny.
It's even funnier for me because a lot of my friends, like I made a bunch of new friends. A lot of them play instruments. They're like,
Congratulations.
huh? Oh,
Congratulations.
thanks. Like a lot of them play instruments. I'm like, oh, you can play the bassoon, right? Yeah. So you can definitely play this clarinet, right? Definitely. No, it's completely different. Anyway, studios would be everywhere. For houses that are big enough to have a studio in their house, then cool, you have a studio in your house. For those who live in apartments, small homes, or are not trying to devote your life, because you can be a professional pianist, but you don't have to devote your life to it. So you just do it as a hobby. Then you have a studio that you go to. So like every street has a studio.
Okay, cool beans.
Yeah.
Cool beans.
Yeah. What's your second point?
My second point. The pianist would always get the solo in a school show. Okay? Okay, the best pianist. Okay?
So we have competitions.
Have competition. But
Okay.
here's the twist, okay? The kids that aren't as good have to play other instruments. Okay? But they're not good at them because all of them practice solely on the piano. So they sound horrible.
Oh my gosh. So oh my gosh.
So school performances are really great for that section of the solo. Then everything
Everything else is trash.
Maybe except the triangle. Everything else, it may be, what's the xylophones?
Xylophones is like
Those should be
is
easier.
a different type of piano of sorts. So yeah.
Really, you're gonna get if someone is a xylophone player and they can say, I can play the piano. I'm like, really, really?
Yeah, let me get my mallets and just bang, 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 bang. Oh my god.
This
Oh
sounds
my
like another
god.
version of those people who say that dentists aren't doctors. Like,
Right.
It's like one of those, like, oh, I'm a piano player. Oh, what do you play? The xylophone? No.
No.
No, you're
No,
not
it's
the same.
not.
You're not the same.
No.
Give me them steak and sticks. Get out of here.
Did you say give me them stinging
Give me them
sticks?
steak and sticks and get out of here.
Get out of here with your
Go watch-
sticks.
Go play some drums or something. That's basically what you're connected to. Oh, that's funny.
It's a piano drum. That's what it is. Oh my gosh.
Exactly.
Xylophone
other
is a
than the
piano drum.
xylophone player, the triangle player, and maybe the drums, I guess.
Drums.
Everybody else, garbage. Violins, garbage. Trumpet,
Garbage.
flute, all of that, garbage. That'd be horrible.
Ooh,
but that
a
piano
quarter.
solo, oh boy.
That piano solo
That'd
gonna be
the
bomb.
best thing you ever
It
hear.
gonna be buzzing.
Oh yeah, it'd be great. That's my second point. What is your third?
I can just hear all those. That's my baby over there on that trumpet, and then everyone else.
I don't think you're gonna claim that. I really don't think you're gonna claim that. Like when the piano plays, that's my baby. Woo!
That's my baby.
Then everything else. Be horrible.
Oh my gosh, that's so bad.
Shh, I'm recording the thing. Okay, shh, I gotta record this thing. Hey guys, so I know what you're thinking. I love the show, but how can I convey how much I adore it? That's easy. Just head over to patreon.com/realandrealpod. That's ReelInRealPod. You can donate $1 to show your support. You'll get some cool stuff in return. It's a thank you from us. You even get a shout out on the show. But what if you don't have an extra $1? And what if you don't love us enough to steal from your great grandma while she's sleeping? Well, you can go to iTunes and give us a rating. You can also follow us on Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, Tumblr, or just tell all of your neighbors, friends, enemies, and that one weird guy down the street about the show. We appreciate any support. If you're a company that wants us to advertise your product, you can contact us at realandrealpod@gmail.com. Okay, that's it. Enjoy the rest of the show. So what's your last point?
Break it now. My.
Oh my gosh. Sound like you used to be a smoker.
One of my kids asked me
you could
that.
smoke in the hospital and no one had a problem with it. I mean, these babies will be okay. Please put my child down.
Just please put my child down.
It's a beautiful baby girl.
It's like, what?
Who are you?
Oh my gosh, have you seen that commercial for like top rated things? It's like nobody wants an okay doctor. And it was like he had just come back from suspension. And it's like all right, my first, like he was giving himself a pep talk as he walked in. Basically, he was like, you got this. You're going to do great. Don't worry. They're not going to die. And then he walked in the room and they were like, and this is your doctor. And he's like, congratulations. And they're like, this is my first. And they were like, this is my first time. Like my first kid. And he says, mine too. And walk back out the room.
I think that's the same company that does that one with the Ferris wheel, where it was like, this doesn't look safe. He said something like, I tried it out last night or something like that. And he was like, what happens if something goes wrong? And then he says, we'll move on to the next town. I think it's the same company.
Wow. We'll move on to the next town. Wow.
It was the greatest.
And that's actually, I think, how that works. That's hilarious.
Yes. So what's your last point?
Oh my gosh. My last point is that hand surgeons are on the rise.
Hand surgeons? Why? Mm-hmm. Is there extreme pianist?
Well,
I broke my nails.
No, that's not the.
Or my fingers.
Yes.
My thumb got caught in between notes.
Oh my God. Oh, no, I was thinking for that because it's like a lot of stress on the hands. Because if you're not doing it right, you can mess up your hands, apparently.
I think if you're not doing anything right, you can mess up your hands. You know if you do typing wrong, you can mess up your hands?
Yes.
It's horrible.
Yes.
Do better, laptops.
Do better everything. But, and then also there'd be those that are like really competitive and they just like smash your hands.
Like out of anger.
Yes, it's like you like for your point. No, I'm gonna play I'm gonna be the piano, Jimmy, because I just missed one note. You missed none. I'm gonna play, and they'll deal with my missing one note. Smash his hand in door.
Okay,
Your
not
face.
what I was thinking.
Your face.
I just meant someone playing so hard they hurt their hands. You are damaging others. Okay.
It's both.
Okay. Okay.
What's your last point?
Okay.
Oh.
My last point. Okay, this is kind of like I didn't have any more points, so I just went with this. Okay, because it's kind of dumb, but maybe it could be cool.
Okay.
So you know baseball cards. You know people collect them.
Yes.
Okay, great. Okay, or football cards, I guess, but really baseball cards are the key. Okay, so there are collectors out there, and you know maybe you want something from the most top pianist. What they'll do is they'll have keys from a piano and have like their signature engraved.
Ooh,
in them,
that's cool.
And you can collect them, and you'll have like a pack of each. You know, one.
Why not just make a piano of it?
Make a tiny piano?
No, if you collect enough to make a piano, a full-scale
Oh,
piano.
I meant the names are engraved on the side, but I guess they could be on the top too. But then no, because then people might touch it. Nope, they are secured in their packaging. Once you open it, it devalues the property, like
Valid.
a baseball card.
Valid.
Yep, or a Marvel Funko box. No, I don't think people collect those. But I mean, people care about
Funko Pops?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Not collect. I mean, I don't think those are mint
Depreciated.
condition worthy. Yeah, I don't think people. This costs $500. I don't think that's happening for those. They're toys.
Yeah, valid.
And it's not like Hot Wheels, fancy, one of a kind car
Right,
stores.
right.
But yeah, I think people will have collector piano keys with famous pianists on them, their names autographed and stuff. Maybe an image.
Nah, no image.
Yeah, that
I like
actually
the
sounded
autograph.
corny as I
Yeah.
said it. But yeah,
Maybe
anyway.
their fingerprint.
Oh,
So it's
seems
like-
kind of DNA creepy. No, I'm not feeling that one. Maybe a fingerprint.
Yes.
Just a finger, not theirs. Just the outline of a fingerprint, like the circles, as if they touched it. I don't want y'all to have my legit fingerprint.
Just give me like a piece of it.
Ew.
Like, so I have.
It'll just be that image, like on phones, where they tell you to scan your finger for your to get into your phone, unlock it. It'll be like that. Just that image on it. Deal with it. Anyway, what were your 3 points?
You gotta deal with it.
Your face.
My 3 points are: every song includes a piano, studios aplenty, and hand surgeons on the rise. What are your 3?
Apartments will not exist anymore. The pianist will be the greatest solo, and all kids will play other instruments and suck. Piano keys will become collector's items. So, Marcy, whether people go see this movie or not, what movie do you suggest to go see in their free time?
My movie suggestion is Coco. Despite his family's generation's old ban on music, young Miguel dreams of becoming an accomplished musician like his idol, Ernesto de la Cruz.
De la Cruz.
Desperate to prove his talent, Miguel finds himself in the stunning and colorful land of the dead. After meeting a charming trickster named Hector, the two new friends embarked on an extraordinary journey to unlock the real story behind Miguel's family story. This movie stars Benjamin Bratt, Edward James Olmos, and Gael Garcia Bernal.
De la Cruz.
That's
mi amor,
Hector.
mi amor.
De la Cruz was Benjamin Bratt.
Remember
That one was
me.
Hector.
When you're old and wrinkly and about to
Chintado.
die, remember me.
Oh, Jamie Camel. There you go. I know that name. There you go. So yes.
I don't want to make you cry.
Remember me. Anyway, that's my movie suggestion. What is yours?
My movie suggestion is The Prestige. Period thriller set in Edwardian London where two rival magicians, partners until the tragic death of an assistant during a show, feud bitterly after one of them performs the ultimate magic trick, teleportation. His rival tries desperately to uncover the secret of his routine, experimenting with dangerous new science as his quest takes him to the brink of insanity and jeopardizes the lives of everyone around the pair. This movie, directed by Christopher Nolan, stars Christian Bale, Hugh Jackman, Scarlett Johansson. She's in that movie? She's in this movie?
There you go.
Man, I'm going blank. I do not recall Scarlett Johansson in this movie. Maybe she was the wife of somebody? Dang it. Anyway, this movie's great. Like, really, really good. I love it. It is an amazing movie, okay? And it has some good twists and turns. So, Marcy, where can people find you online?
You can find me on Twitter
Yep.
at Marcy_119. You can also find me on Instagram at Marcy_11.9. Where can we find you, David?
You can find me
Yeah.
on
Yeah.
Instagram at David_Poems. I write them poems like a gangster.
He do.
Yep. And you can find me on Twitter at a Clark Kent type. Shout out to the mustache. Yeah. Hey guys, thanks for listening.
We really appreciate
You're the
it.
best. And shout out to Kit the Brats.
And to all of our other patrons.
Yeah, guys, thanks for being a patron. For real though, you really help the show keep going. Seriously, the podcast costs money to put online. You help pay that online fee, and it keeps us going, keeps us rolling. And we're gonna give you more stuff. Okay, more stuff is coming to the Patreon. About to start doing flick fails again, where I watch a bad movie and you can watch one with me. That'll be fun. Start doing other stuff. Other fun things are coming. Get ready. We're going ham. But yeah, thanks to all our other listeners, everyone listening all around the world. Please continue to spread the show. Please, guys, spread the show. Talk about it. Go do stuff. Tell other people. And by the way, if you want to be on the show and you're in Atlanta or you're flying through, hit us up online at Real and Real Pod on Instagram or Twitter or anywhere else, and we will let you come on the show. Trust me. If we like what you're a cool type of person, we'll bring you on the show. Everyone's invited. Everyone, even your mama
Yes, we love moms here.
and your daddy. And your grandpa.
Yes.
And your children. Even children. Even children are invited on the show. Okay? We want everyone. Be our guest.
Peace.
That should really be our last.
Guests, be our guests.
Come be our guest,
Come on
please.
to the show. We ask, we beg.
You're gonna rhyme. Oh, now you're dying. Oh my gosh. Okay. Well, have a great day, guys.
Bye.